Today we are privileged to have with us esteemed panel of dignitaries, respected academicians, researchers, and participants from across the country. Your presence adds immense value to this academic gathering. To begin the formal proceeding, may I now request our distinguished guest to kindly raise the dais. Professor Bhaskar Sir, Patron, Chairman, Field Council, Pakistan University. So please come on, guys. Professor Sai Chief Guest from IIT Mumbai, and Professor Arun Kumar Acharya, Guest of Honor, Dr. Grace Malan Mundu, Convener, and Jagannath Behra, Organizing Secretary. So please come on. At our university, we believe in nurturing life and sustainability. May I now request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly inaugurate the program by watering the plant, symbolizing growth, knowledge, and harmony with nature. Now I request our student volunteer to honor our guest by offering plants of leaves and their as a mark of respect and gratitude. Now I request our patron, Professor Bhaskar sir, to preside over the inaugural session of the lesson. Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. Grace Malan Mundu, Convener of our seminar, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Samir. A very good morning to one and all present over here. esteemed Professor Santosh Kumar Tripathi, Vice Chancellor FAKIR MOHAN University in absentia, our Chief Guest Professor Bhaskar Behera, Chairman PG Council, our distinguished guest Professor Saidunisa, Professor Arun Kumar Acharya, Professor Pradeep Kumar Panda, esteemed dignitaries, respected faculty members, scholars, students, and dear participants from all over India, especially from Annamalai University, Central University of Karnataka, Vijaysagar University, MSCP University, and Utkal University. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to this two-day national seminar on public health and population well-being, organized by PG Department of Population Studies for MOHAN University. It gives me immense pleasure to briefly introduce our distinguished guest, Professor Saidunisa, superannuated as a professor and head of the Department of Biostatistics and Epidemiology at International Institute for Population Sciences. At present, she serves as a senior fellow at ICSSR School of Public Health, D.Y. Patil University. She is the president of International Institute for Population Sciences Alumni Association and fellow of the Royal Statistical Society. Her academic journey has also included appointment as a visiting professor at the International Institute of Social Studies in Netherlands and as an adjunct faculty member at the KIS Mumbai. Over the course of her career, she has directed more than 20 research projects, including cross-sectional, longitudinal, and impact evaluations funded by UNICEF, WHO, and World Bank, and Ford Foundation and Government of India. In recognition to her contributions, she has honored with the Royal International Research Award in 2001. As a researcher and mentor, she has guided 25 PhD scholars, and one of them is standing in front of you. Authored around 200 articles and 6 books on nutrition, gender, infertility, and public health, and currently serves on the editorial board on BMC Women's Health. Her published book is widely indexed in PubMed, Scopus, and Google Scholar. She has presented and chaired sessions in 21 countries, and more recently, she has leading session on nutrition and food security at the 2025 IUSSP International Conference in Australia. Her ongoing work on maternal and child nutrition, dietary practices, food security, and anemia continues to contribute to the global dialogue on public health and nutrition education. We are honored to have you here, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. We also have Professor Bhaskar Behera as a patron of the seminar. Professor Bhaskar Behera is a distinguished professor at Department of Biosciences and Biotechnology, FAKIR MOHAN University, currently serving as the chairman PG Council of our university. Thank you, sir, for being a source of inspiration and constantly supporting us. Today we have also Professor Arun Kumar Acharya as a guest of honor. Professor Arun Kumar Acharya is a professor at Sambalpur University. Prior to this, he was a professor and researcher in Mexico. Professor Acharya completed his master's degree from Utkal University and in population studies from IITS Mumbai. Thereafter, he received prestigious Mexican government fellowship to pursue his PhD degree at Mexico. He specialized in research on perspectives and implications of internal and international migration with regard to human trafficking. He is founder of Mexican Center for Migration and Human Trafficking Studies. Dr. Acharya has published 10 books and more than 75 research papers in international journals on migration and human trafficking. He is also actively participated in formulation of Mexican anti-trafficking law during 2012 to 14. His book, Perspectives of Human Trafficking in Mexico, led most of the states of Mexico to reformulate their local trafficking laws. He has been invited to deliver lectures by International Organizations of Migration, Geneva, by the World Bank, Washington, D.C. In 2021, UNDP Latin America recognized and felicitated him as an expert on human trafficking for his contribution on human trafficking studies in the region. At present, he is Director and Project Coordinator of Center of Excellence for Regional Development and Tribal Studies funded by OSAGC, Government of Odisha. Thank you, sir, for joining us. We also have Dr. Monali Goswami Madam with us. Dr. Goswami is an alumnus of Utkal University, a biological anthropologist, and presently working as an associate professor and head in the Department of Anthropology and Tribal Studies, MSCB University, Baripada. She also worked at the University of Kolkata, Calcutta and West Bengal College Service Commission. She was a recipient of ICSSR postdoctoral fellowship. She has published more than 60 publications in peer-reviewed national and international journals and 95 conference papers and 3 books she has. She is the editor of 5 impact journals. Her area of interest includes reproductive health, child health, nutritional assessment, tribal health, forensic anthropology and public health. She is listed in Who is Who in the World, USA. Thank you, ma'am, for accepting our invitation. We also have Dr. Sandhyarani Mahapatro with us. Dr. Mahapatro is an associate professor in population studies at Navakrishna Chaudhary Center for Developmental Studies, Bhubaneswar. She holds her PhD in Development Studies from Institute of Social and Economic Change, Bangalore. She has been awarded the postdoctoral fellowship from the University of Groningen, Netherlands. She holds MA and MPhil in Economics from Barampur University, Odisha, and Masters in Population Studies from IIT Mumbai. Prior to joining NCDS, she served as an assistant professor at A.N. Sinha Institute of Social Studies, Patna. She is a recipient of Government of India Fellowship, MIHFW, and ICSSR Doctoral Fellowship. Her area of research are mainly related to development, economics, population and development issues with a focus on migration, labor, health, gender and employment. She has published numerous scholarly papers and books that have gained both national and international recognition. She has worked on projects in numerous state, government and national and international organizations and has been awarded research funding. Thank you, ma'am, for accepting our invitation and being here with us. We also have Dr. Madhulika Sahu with us. She is currently working as an assistant professor in Department of Anthropology, Ma Manikeshwari University, Odisha. She has published 18 research papers in international and national journals with a high impact factor such as 11. She has edited 4 books and presently presented papers at several national and international conferences, received several awards such as Best Women Worker Contributor at DSW Best Research Paper Publication Award, Kalahandi University, Bernard Green Fellowship, Young Researcher Awards, and several other international awards too. She is editor at Plus One Journal, also editorial board member in Cambridge Scholar Publisher, American Research Journals of Humanities and Social Sciences, and many more. We are truly honored to have you here, ma'am. We also have Dr. Hariom Pachauri from Central Institute of Psychiatry, Ranchi, with us. Dr. Pachauri is currently working as a statistician at the Central Institute of Psychiatry, Ranchi, with nearly 2 decades of experience in clinical agriculture and behavioral research. Expert in applying advanced quantitative techniques to mental health and biomedical data. He is also lead statistical consultant for psychiatric and neurological research projects, master trainer for the National Mental Health Survey of Jharkhand, proven track record as a resource person for national workshops, and prolific researcher with numerous peer-reviewed publications. We are all, thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation. We also have Dr. Praful Kumar Soin with us. He holds a master's degree in statistics from Banaras Hindu University and a PhD in statistics from University of Delhi. He is currently serving as an assistant professor in the Department of Statistics, Utkal University, Bhubaneswar. Dr. Swain is a university topper and gold medalist with an outstanding academic record and has received several awards throughout his career. He has published more than 50 research papers in reputed peer-reviewed national and international journals. He served as academic editor for scientific reports in Plus One and as an editorial board member of the Turkish Journal of Biostatistics and Far East Journal of the Theoretical Statistics. He is also a regular reviewer of several leading journals, including Journal of Applied Statistics, Health and Quality of Life Outcomes, BMC, and Perspectives of Public Health, Plus One BMC, Public Health, among others. In recognition of his contribution to biostatistics and medical statistics, He was recently honored with the Professor C. M. Pandey Memorial Award by the Indian Society of Medical Statistics. He has successfully guided 6 MPhil scholars and 2 PhD scholars and has presented his research and delivered invited lectures at numerous national and international conferences. He has also completed 2 research projects sponsored by the ICSSR and the Government of India. As a part of his academic engagement, Dr. Swain has visited several countries, Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, and for other academic deliberation and collaboration. We are honored to have you here, sir. Thank you. And once again, I would like to extend my warm welcome to one and all present over here, and I would like to extend special welcome to our distinguished guests and speakers who have joined us today. Your presence and insights are invaluable, and we are honored to have you here to share your expertise. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your welcome. Now I request Dr. Davan Vedas, Organizing Secretary, to introduce the theme and objective of this seminar.
Good morning to all. Esteemed Chairman, Postgraduate Council, Professor Bhaskar Behra sir, esteemed Chief Guest, Professor Sai Munisa Madam, esteemed Guest of Honor, Professor Arun Kumar Acharya sir, respected convener of the program, Dr. Gracewalan Mohlu, esteemed faculty members, organizers and my dear students. As you all know, public health problem is a major issue in developing countries like India. We have large population base, however, less resources to meet the requirements, because in many times we realize there is shortage of human resource, infrastructure and financial issues also. So for that reason, we have seen that COVID-19 pandemic, how it affect all sections of the population. And if you see during the COVID-19, many people went to hospital, but they are not getting proper treatment due to shortage of infrastructure mainly and oxygen shortage. So that one of the recent example how public health affect many people, and many people also died during that time. So for that reason, we should about public health and invest on it. How human resource and infrastructure can be improved in this regard. So thus it is highly essential to know about public health problems, their causes and management. So the objective of this seminar to discuss various issues of the public health and population well-being. We have various sub-themes like epidemiological transition and disease burden. As you know, gradually we are moving from communicable disease to non-communicable disease, because earlier many people infected and they died. Now it is non-communicable disease where diabetes, BP and cancer that happen, and many people died in that. So there is a transition from communicable to non-communicable disease. So some paper also in this regard. Health system and policy, then gender equity and determinants of health. It means how equity can improve the overall health of the population, we will discuss. Then reproductive, maternal, child and adolescent health, maternal health, well-being, migration, urbanization and health, nutrition and food security. As you know, still many children are malnourished in India, and Government of India investing a lot of money through ICDS program, Integrated Child Development Service program, but still we are far away to achieve those success. Now around 30% of children in all over India are malnourished. So recent maybe NFHS 6 data gives some new insights on it. Still we are continuing at a high bottom. Then indigenous and marginalized population health issues like our tribal and many people living in hilly and forest areas, they are facing many problems. Then digital health and innovation and other health related issues we will discuss. I hope there will be many important discussion and deliberation in these 2 days national seminar and public health issues. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for introducing the theme of our seminar. Now it is the time for release of department newsletter. I request our student volunteers to bring department newsletter. Now it is time to release our national semi-after book. Thank you. Now is the time for the felicitation. Now I request our patron Professor Bhaskar Vyasa to felicitate our chief guest Professor Sai Unisar. Now I request our patron Professor Bhaskar Vyasa to felicitate Professor Arun Kumar Acharya. Now I request Professor Sai Unisar to felicitate our PhD Council, Professor Bhaskar Vyasa. It is my proud privilege to invite our esteemed guest of honor, Professor Arun Kumar Acharya, a distinct academician from Department of Anthropology, Sambhalpur University, to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning. In exercise to Vice Chancellor, Professor Santosh Tripathi, Anisa ma'am, my teacher in IITS, Dr. Gates, Chairman of the Council of MOHAN University, Dr. Jagannath Gaira, esteemed guests, invitees, dear students, research scholars. Well, it is my privilege to be here being part of this national seminar organized by the Department of Population Studies of MOHAN University. The theme prepared by the department, population and well-being, it is an important thing, particularly in the case of Odisha. The state of Odisha is now undergoing a transition phase in many aspects of health issues. If you visualize the whole state of Odisha, particularly the western Odisha, we have many chronic diseases like cancer, kidney problem, hypertension. Similarly, in coastal Odisha, like Balasore and all these districts, we have the kidney problems also and other associated health issues are becoming the burning issues. I think the epidemiologists, they are working hard to address all these issues of this morbidity pattern in Odisha. However, I feel when you are analyzing any kind of disease, we need to analyze the social determinants of the morbidity pattern. And there the population scientists, anthropologists, sociologists, geographers, they play an important role. Now, that's why I think in that sense, this conference, where both the social scientists as well as the epidemiologists, they are sitting together and analyzing how we can achieve or how we can address the well-being of the population. So without neglecting the social determinants, we cannot talk about the well-being of the population. So I congratulate the Department of Population Studies. They have chosen this timely and the important topic because the research scholar now in the last decades we talked more about the family planning and the fertility, HIV/AIDS, all these diseases. But the changes, the morbidity pattern has shifted, or the changes. So I think there we have the important role to address, and the new generations, you people are going to play important role how to address this, the challenging situation of the Odisha and the India. So I congratulate the gracemen chosen chosen this particular topic, and I am going to talk about later on about the migration issues and the health. Okay. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Now it is my proud privilege to invite our chief guest, Professor Sai Mr. former head of Statistics and Epidemiology at IITS Mumbai. On a personal note, I feel deeply honored to say that I had the privilege of being a student at IITS Mumbai.
Good morning, everyone. I am so proud to see my students are doing so well. They are like plants. In inauguration, we have put water to the plant. So all my students are like plants. They have grown now, they are giving fruits, and they are helping the state government or university in growing up and establishing the new departments, new areas of research. At the outset, I like to thank Grace, my dear student, and her department for inviting me here. It's my pleasure that I am here today with her. When I'm seeing the environment as well as ambience of this university, I was so delighted. A state university can have such a beautiful environment, beautiful campus, and the second thing, happiest thing which I have found is that for girls hostel. It shows that the university as well as the Reza government is making effort to have empowerment of girls. Without education, without skills, girls cannot improve. So this is a very big help. Take this opportunity, grow well. You can be a proud woman of Reza. So please use these facilities, use this education in growing up. The other one is that when I look at population studies department, the seminar is well timed, very good. But apart from that, in case of Orissa already, Dr. Arun, he's also my student, he has talked about it. There are so many problems, health problems, issues are there. So we need to talk more and more about how well we can do work for well-being of the people in the Orissa. We have done recently with the help of UNICEF one project, Swabhiman project, that was in tribal districts. What we have found is that with small intervention we can achieve a good improvement in nutritional status. This project was with the intervention of SLG's help, and then we have found that just simple thing like kitchen garden and having vegetables in the kitchen, maybe the knowledge about when to start breastfeeding, when to stop, or when to start complementary, supplementary food, that can help women to have better child health as well as their immunization. So it is not like always we need big resources to improve the health of the people. Motivation, strategies, programs are required to improve the health. In this step, I think this is a very good initiative. Other one is that I am very much fond of my discipline population studies, and I feel that this discipline people as well as other discipline people should spread the knowledge of population. Basically, in all fields we use population. If you look at nowadays newspapers, all journalists have become population scientists. All management people have become population scientists, but without any training, without any information, correct information. They are not able to define what is TFR and all those things, but they write one full article about how fertility has changed. So that way, you people make nowadays with the help of new education policy, include other department people, open up optional papers, teach them, or maybe research methodology, sampling and all those things. So you are the key holders of this discipline. Please spread the knowledge, and people should have good knowledge about population studies. And now I like to thank once again her and all the best for this seminar. I feel many people are here from different departments, different faculty members are there, young students, full of girls are also here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your enlightening address. and also for highlighting the importance of population studies as a subject. Now it is time to hear from our patron, Professor Balasore sir, Chairman PG Council, Fakiman University.
Namaskar. A very good morning to one and all present at the meeting. Most esteemed Vice Chancellor of our University, Professor Santosh Kumar Tripathi in absentia. Esteemed Chief Guest, Madam Professor Said Nisa from IIPS Mumbai. Esteemed Guest of Honor, Dr. Professor Arun Kumar Acharya from Sambalpur University. Convener of this 2 days national conference and coordinator of the Department of Population Study, Madam S. Darling Mohan, the organizing secretary, Dr. Jagannath Behera, all esteemed professors of my university, other invitees, professors from different parts of India, dear students, research scholar and others. It is a great pleasure that Department of Population Study is organizing a 2-day national seminar on public health and population well-being from today to tomorrow. The 2 eminent persons from the field of population studies, Madam Nisa and Professor Acharya, are with us for enlightening the topic, particularly before our students and other research scholars. As the chairman of this university, I must welcome all the dignitaries and professors from different universities and other universities to this national seminar. The topic is very pertinent, that is public health and population well-being. As we know, for any health condition or any diseases spread over a large number of community or population, then it is either it is pandemic or endemic, which is public health. And how we spread the awareness to prevent from this pandemic or endemic and spread a knowledge for a well population or population well-being. So as we are academicians, we should aware the common people around us that about the spreading of different communicable diseases during the pandemic period. So it is a good initiative by the Department of Population Study that they are organizing a seminar on this topic and spreading the awareness among the students as well as the other participants. So the topic is very good for the research and the outcome will be very much beneficial to our students. I wish all success of this seminar. Once again, I welcome you for this national seminar. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your request. With this, we come to the end of this inaugural session. Now I invite Mr. Manas Mohampati, Joint Organizing Secretary, to propose the formal thanks.
Good morning to all of you. Respected patron, Professor Bhaskar sir, Chief Guest Unisa Madam, and guest of honor Arun sir, and esteemed speaker, faculty members, and dear participants. On behalf of the Department of Population Studies, FAKIR University, I express my sincere gratitude to everyone for making this inaugural session of the 2 days national seminar on public health and population well-being a success. In the absence of our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, I express my gratitude to our patron, Professor Bhaskar sir, Chairman PG Council, for his support and encouragement. And also, we are deeply grateful to our chief guest, Professor Unisha Madam, for kindly inaugurating the program and for his inspiring address. I also express my sincere thanks to our respected guest of honor, Professor Arun Acharya sir, for sharing their valuable insight. I would like to thank our convener, Dr. Grace Bhavin Mundu, and organizing secretary, Dr. Jagannath Behra, for their guidance and dedicated efforts in organizing this seminar. My sincere thanks to all dignitaries for their gracious presence, and I extend my appreciation to all participants and delegates for their active involvement. I also thank our student and supporting staff for their dedicated efforts behind the scene. A special thanks to the media cell of our university for their valuable support in covering and promoting this event. With this, I conclude my vote of thanks. Thank you all.
Thank you all for your gracious presence and participation, especially students from our affiliated colleges and from our colleges and faculty from different departments. Now it is time for request our patron for the today's program to declare the session is over. Thank you. Now request everyone for a group photo. Yes.